What's up, guys? Welcome back to Besiege. Today, it is castle versus castle and other things. Actually, I would say this is more of a hybrid between a tank and a castle, because we do have some badass tank tracks, and from what I can see, it doesn't even look like you have to tighten these, which is another level of awesomeness. So as you can probably tell, I have on infinite ammo because, well, it doesn't fit in the bounding box, and I also want to show off the true potential of this. So let's do this. First of all, you can raise and lower the cannons here. This one out here, like right there, it doesn't really work too well with that. Like, you can't go down any more than this. So it is a high range cannon. And as you can see, the range is pretty damn high. Okay, that's not what I meant. That's actually the wrong one. There we go. It's a little bit higher, and it definitely has a more of a widespread shot, almost like a shotgun. I think that would be good on the fighters, but for now, let's just up this one there. Yes, perfect. And this is where infinite ammo really comes into play, because this is controlled, just like the other one, by flames. The third major feature here is, of course, all the missiles as well. I hope that's gonna hit something. Yes, perfect. How about the second row of missiles? They are tilted up a little bit from the other one, so maybe not. No, we weren't so lucky this time. However, we can just go back a little bit and hopefully, yeah, you know what, hopefully this is gonna be okay. How about the third row? Is that just going straight up? It's not gonna hit me, hopefully, is it? I can't see the shots anywhere, but I think, okay, there we go. So there's some fireworks in the background, right? That's always pretty beautiful. But it's not what we need. Yeah, it's a good thing number 3 still works, right? That way I can mess up their gold supply, and I can also kill all the knights, hopefully. Well, at least it's the castle that I'm kind of trying to destroy at this point. And you know what? It's going really well. Only one part remaining. Hopefully this will do wonders. Yes! Absolutely beautiful. But at 10 frames per second, I feel like I need to set down the speed just a little bit more. You know what? Let's try this on the fighters. Alright, speed is down to 47%, and hopefully this will do a bit more wonders. Yes, I can now keep it over 25 frames per second. That's amazing. So I want to try to do the widespread shot first and simply see how many I can hit, because they are really far away. There we go. Yes, amazing. That's the first. Oh, there goes the second. Oh, that's perfect. So I just need to shoot a little bit more in this direction. And of course, I mean, infinite ammo, that is a cheat, right? So I would have to do this a little bit, you know, more originally if I actually wanted to pass the level. But since this one hangs outside the bounding box, and there goes the fourth one, it simply doesn't make any sense to restrict yourself by not using other cheats. But we need explosions, and big ones too. So let's try these ones instead. Yes, absolutely perfect. Next one, I would assume maybe goes over to the left a little bit, and then hopefully maybe we can even have a shot of maybe hitting 2. Nope, that is way, way off. We have no luck there, absolutely not, and we only have 1 row of missiles left. Well, shit. Okay, let's just do this, and hopefully this will just travel a little bit better. I'm gonna go over here and just see the mayhem that we hopefully can cause. Is that on the third one? Please tell me it's gonna hit. Please tell me. No, that is so close. It swung right by. So the next one up today is a very stunty jeep from what I've seen, and apparently this one can actually also fly, so I want to try to do that in the Barren Expanse in just a second. But I say I go out here and get a bit more run up so I can jump over some things. Alright, so caps lock needs to be on in order to be able to... Okay, there we go. I don't think I did that correctly. Also, I think I lost one of my wheels, but hey, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, we're still in... Well, okay, 2 pieces now. Everything else is slightly hanging on. It's fine, it's fine. Let's just continue here. Can I really not jump up? I really want to make this thing do some stunty stuff, but it doesn't seem to want to do that so far. You know what? It's okay. I'm just going to kill the rest of these guys here, and then I'm going to go into the Barren Expanse, and hopefully we can fly this thing too. Oh, hang on a second. There we go. I got to get the tents as well. Yeah, this kind of sucks for me, to be honest. I did manage to take out a pretty good amount of them, but no. A few always remain. You have won the battle, but never the war. You know what, though? We have so much good run up here, we don't even need to go into the Barren Expanse. I just gotta activate caps lock, and then hopefully, yes, 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 no, no. Why not try it in invincibility mode? That's maybe gonna help me just a little bit more. So a caps lock is on, and then this, and hopefully, just hopefully, yes, beautiful, no. No, whoa, okay, and my game completely froze. Okay, so the game crashed, but there was also a lot of reports on the workshop that this was actually crashing your game, so watch out for this. I'm not gonna go into invincibility mode right now, I'm just keeping it completely vanilla, and let's try this again. But I think what happened before is that the collisions were simply too much to take for the game because the thing was in invincibility mode, and god damn it, there's still something that seems to be shooting parts out, and I'm not too sure what that is. Well, shit, this went brilliantly, didn't it? Absolutely not. that wheel is going to town. Alright, it's time to see if this one is truly stunty. So here comes the backflip, There we go. That's beautiful. Can I please land this somewhat gently? Yes, I didn't lose any wheels either. Oh shit, well I spoke too soon. Alright, I'm trying invincibility mode one more time, and if the game crashes I'm gonna have to move on here. But then again, the backflip is there and then counteracted by the other side. Yes, that's perfect. Did I not just go into invincibility mode? And I guess the ultimate challenge here would be to make a 360 flip, right? So let's just go ahead and do that, and at the same time, is that even close? I don't think it is. Wait, we can actually pull ourselves up. Hang on a second, check this out. We can just pull ourselves up, whoa, and fuck up the game again. Yeah, sadly I can't make this work without crashing my game, but I'm gonna take a risk here because I think I figured something out. So if I do something like this and perhaps make it spaz out and then prepare for this, alright, I'm gonna hit space, and this is how long it takes for me to get back to the point of where I can see my creation, right? Otherwise it would be completely fast, like incredibly fast, but that's actually when I stop the simulation. That means the collision is so freaking massive that it actually flings out the parts so far that it takes that long to get back to the creation, and that's insane. Alright, so let's just be honest here, this was also meant to be made at some point, and this is why it has been made. So this is a super fast kick scooter that can also, yes, you guessed it, fly. Oh, can we make it below the arc? Yes, there we go. One issue though, I can't really steer while I'm going forward, so I'm gonna have to go down. Holy shit, I'm so sorry. You know what, let's just give this guy a nice little overhaul. So let me just equip my favorite skin, apply pack to machine. There we go. Now he's a little bit more royal. Up there, and no, okay, I can't do any tricks. How about this maybe? Wait, okay, yes, that was sort of a 360. I also need to escape the way hell out of here because these guys are after me, so come with me. Let's fly away. Hopefully this will be a sort of smooth landing. Oh, well, okay, only one part broke off. That's a good thing, I guess. Well, it's never a good thing when a part breaks off, but only one, in my case, is pretty damn good. Right, this will be my plan for making this guy do a front flip or a back flip or whatever. So let's try this. Let's activate the speed and then the jump and then hopefully... Oh, god damn it, this is not going well. Oh, I think I'm tearing myself to pieces. Not a good thing. Oh, shit. Okay, guys, I figured it out. You're supposed to fly here and then just sort of correct yourself by going back just a little bit. He's lacking like crazy, but I hope you can see what I mean here. So whenever I get high enough, I'm gonna start to swing him back and forth quite like this. And at some point, well, I think he may have done it there. Again, the camera angle is really weird, but at some point he should technically make a backflip. Alright, let's try this again, but this time in the barren expanse, and I'm also keeping the camera way out here so you can see what I mean. So at some point when we're high enough, I should be able to tilt him back and forth. There we go. So as you can see, I'm tilting, and I'm just letting go whenever he's at one point, but he's starting to go down again, and this is sort of where it, well, kind of fails. Okay, so this is the last resort that I have in order to be able to make this work, but I'm going to try to put that one on there and then delete that and then put the brace on there so we have some torque steering, and now everything should be just a little bit easier. Whoa, okay, that's way more effective. Let's just try this. Let's just go very, very steadily and just pull back just very, very slightly. Hopefully I can even, whoa, okay, already he's starting to do flips. Jesus. Okay, there we are. I think we're even high enough right now. Yes, yes, look at that. That's amazing. Just a small edit. Whoa. Will make you lose your torso. So I guess that's how you make a backflip work. I don't really know. I'm not the biggest developer in terms of Besiege creations out there, but still mad props to the one who made this one because it is a really fun scooter to drive as well and incredibly fast. Okay, so some of you guys may remember how I always talk about skin packs being able to transform machines into something a little more than just a war machine, but also look really nice. Well, this is exactly what I mean, because this is absolutely gorgeous. And I don't know this, but it seems to me that every single part is actually included in the skin pack. Also, these chains in here look really, really nice. I'm waiting for someone to make a chainsaw at this point. Yeah, don't mind me, I'm just a big old suspicious looking evil tank coming to plow down your village. So you better hide your kids, hide your wives, and hide your husband, because I'm raping everybody out here. Oh, this is beautiful. I think one of our tracks are, yeah, it's about to fall off. Can we actually still function on one track? Because, yeah, whoa, okay, maybe not. Lose your tracks and you explode. But how about the weaponry though? Because you can open a hatch here and then you can open these one up and then you can basically just fire away. I didn't hit any fucking thing. I think I was about to hit myself there. When it fails, move closer, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. So here, and oh shit, well, I exploded something, but not the tower. Okay, this here is kind of cool. You see how that is sort of swerving back and forth just a little bit? Well, yeah, that's because I actually did hit the tower. Not with the explosion, I think, because otherwise the entire thing would have fallen down. Alright, infinite ammo's on because I want to show you guys this. Hang on a second. There we go. Can I just annihilate the entire village with this cannon alone? Yes! Beautiful! Let me just do this here too, because I want to cool down my weapon here as well. They don't deserve all these cannonballs in the face. That's a little bit too evil, actually. How about a bomb in the face? Whoa! Shit! Well, what the hell happened there? Whoa! Is that the road? Okay, I know what I did wrong before. I didn't do this before I then activated the grenades there. So I'm just gonna go away here and then hopefully right here. Yes, beautiful. That was what exploded my creation before. Well, not my creation, but you get the point. And again, just the pure design of it. I actually think that there also was something with, yes, then you can move these things up and down. I don't know if you can move them to the side as well, but definitely up and down, and then you have these as shrapnel cannons. Or is that different? I actually think these are completely different cannons. Okay, so I found the other cannons, but my keyboard is Danish. And there's a very, very big difference between how you disperse the controls on a Danish keyboard from different keyboards whenever it comes to things like slash and backquote and all that stuff. So it's a little bit scattered, but I made it work. How about this here? Yeah. Okay, well, 2 in 1, that's always something, right? Let's just back up a little bit and hopefully... Wait, okay, that thing is on fire. That's perfect. Let's just finish it off completely. And the third part, I guess I would actually try to take off... Whoa, wait a minute. I got the statue up there. I think that was shrapnel that just hit him. Well, it's alright. Let's just get the final shot out. There we go. I was kind of hoping it would have a bit more of effect, but at least I got 2 houses. Also, I can begin to hear birds chirping outside, meaning that it is somewhere around, you know, let's just check the time here and see what time it is. It is 4:34 a.m. Perfect. Right, I'm gonna have to cut it here because otherwise I'm going to bed way, way too late, and I also need to edit this first. But thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope the birds didn't make it into the last part of the video. If it did, sorry about that. But thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.